the Real Men's Channel with Player Supreme.
Hey guys, and welcome. This is Player Supreme. I'm going to teach you how to properly play the color, animal, and water game. Now this is a game that women actually love to play because it shows some type of metaphysical knowledge. It makes you look more knowledgeable than just an average dude. I have used this game for way over 20 years, and the answers that I'll give from my answering the questions on the game are my original answers that I answered back when I was in my early 20s. I believe I was about 23. So let's continue. The first thing you want to ask them is, what is your favorite color? What is your favorite color? My favorite color is blue. So after you get their favorite color out of them, some women will try to say, well, I don't have a favorite color. You must stick with it. Get them to choose one. Because some women are kind of fickle and hard to make up their mind about things. Get them to choose one color. Then have them describe that color in 3 words. 3 words. For example, I describe blue as being deep, dark, and mysterious. And that is, what my original answers were back when I was in my early 20s. So, that's the color. Get their favorite color. Secondly, don't try to do it all at once. Secondly, only after they give you their favorite color, then ask them to describe that color in 3 words, 3 emotional words, or adjectives, or whatever. Next, you want to find out their favorite animal. So ask her, so what is your favorite animal? Mine happened to be, back then, and still is, a wolf. After, and only after, she gives you a favorite animal, some women will say, I don't have one. Get them to pick one, okay? Then describe it in 3 words. And I like the wolf because the wolf to me is fierce, strong, and loyal, believe it or not. But that's only if you can tame the wolf. So that'll make sense later on. Okay, you've done that. Next, ask her, what is your favorite body of water, i.e. an ocean, a pond, a lake, a spring, a river, a stream, etc., etc. And that could be any type, a waterfall. Any type of body of water counts. Mine happens to be the ocean back then, and it still is today. Then, only then, after you get it from her, ask her, how would you describe it in 3 words? And I described it back then as being deep, powerful, and endless. Deep, powerful, and endless. Do not let them give 2 answers. Make sure it is 3. Some women I found are kind of stupid when it comes to describing things. And it's kind of funny because these are some of the smartest people. I recall one Jewish girl who had a very high IQ and well-educated. She couldn't think of 3 things. But it was usually because they're shy. And if they're shy, then they'll have trouble, engaging their mind because, they're talking to you. But after you get all this, you write it down. You can also use this on your profile too. It works very well. Just have the 3 questions. Do not give the answers. Say write to me if you want to know the answers and what they mean. Okay? Now, what the answers mean are, first of all, the color describes the inner personality. The warmer the color, the more outgoing the personality. So your color describes how you are inside. Now the animal describes the outer personality. And that's how people want others to see them. It's not the true personality, it's the face they show the world. Have you ever noticed how people's animals kind of resemble them? They kind of look like their dogs or whatever. So that is how they want to other people to see them, especially when they describe that personality. That is what they want you to see them as. Now, the body of water, because we're born in water, it is our sexual side. The body of water describes the way that you like to make love. Now, a lot of people think that, they're supposed to put up this big front, and they're supposed to be these big, sexual animals, when in truth, a lot of people are not like that. They actually prefer to make love much gently or something like that. So you might see the person say, well, that's not really me, and she's usually trying to put up a front. The larger the body of water, the deeper the sexuality runs. I knew one girl that picked a babbling brook, and when I had sex with her, this was one of the few times I boned a coworker when I was at the phone company. That's all she did was babble the whole time. She was so nervous. She talked and babbled the whole time, like a babbling brook. So try this test on your profile, and try this test when you go to coffee. If you don't do it on your profile, you can say, okay, I'll meet you over coffee, and I'll give you the answers. And be ready to, tell her what it all means. So take your time to analyze it and think about it, and then give her the answers. This is a very powerful tool to use in your game, so use it wisely. I've also used this in the nightclubs. I'll get from the bartender a napkin and a pen, and I'll ask her, hey, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite animal? What's your favorite body? Why do they, I'll get her to describe the things as I go along also, and then tell her what it means. And, girls always light up, they clap their hands, like little kids and all that, but they love it. Women love these kind of questionnaire games, so use them very wisely.